Hey, what's up guys? This is Alvin, aka Medieval Horse, and today I'll be bringing you a review of the Thunder Toys 1/12 scale Hell Ranger together with the Hell Horse. It's been a while since I did a review, and out of the box, I'll say that I'm pretty impressed with the details that are on this Hell Ranger and the Hell Horse. Of course, there are some good things about it, some not so good things about it, and I'll go into details about each of them. And before we begin, if you could just leave a like, a rating on my channel, I really appreciate it. And I also like to take the opportunity to, do a bit of comparison in terms of the size before I go into it, because I'm probably gonna take the Hell Ranger off the Hell Horse, and I just don't want to be going back and forth. All right, so the first one I'm gonna do a bit of comparison to is the Danny Cash Ghost Rider, and I'm just gonna put him right here, and you guys can check out the scale and how he looks. So looks pretty all right. So that's how he is, and for comparison purposes, I would also use the Mesco Ghost Rider. So if you put them all together, it looks pretty good. All right, so I'm just gonna put all of this aside and start the review proper. So thank you for all your patience in looking at this. Right, so I'll just like to talk a bit about the box that he came in. It's something which is pretty simple, nothing much to talk about. It's a white box holding the Hell Ranger himself, and for the Hell Horse, he comes in this brown shipper box with some foam padding in it, so I think it's packed really well. And it also comes with, let's just talk about the accessories first. So besides the Hell Ranger and the Hell Horse, he comes also with supposedly, let's see if you can get this in a frame, the Sam Elliott head sculpt, the color Slade Ghost Rider. Okay, I'm not sure if it's, getting the frame. Okay, and he also comes with some hands. Okay, let's just have this sorted out. Okay, so it comes with a pair of grip hands, human grip hands, I might add. Also with a trigger finger hand, small of the right hand, and another hand to hold presumably the rifle. All right, and it comes with a third hand as well, which is just a flat hand, and that's the left hand. So that's about it. I guess he should have come with a shovel or something like that. But besides that, that's pretty much it. So the other accessory that comes with it is the rifle. I'll say that the rifle is pretty basic. You know, as you can see, it's just matte black. There's some details on it. It's just not very detailed. I think it could be better painted. That's for sure. And yeah, I think it's nothing much to really talk about when it comes to this rifle. Okay, so let's just put this aside. Right, so fresh out of the box, let's just talk about the Hell Horse first. Okay, let's have Carter Slade go. Stand one side. Okay, right, you be a good boy now. Okay. Q. Right, so let's talk about Hell Horse. Right, so I'll say the details for this horse is fantastic. I mean, if you look at the details here, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, so look at the flames that's coming out. So if you have the lights, there's like, so if it's backlit, I think it looks really good. So I'm just gonna show how it looks. Yeah, so this is how it looks if it's backlit. Although I don't think you'll be doing much of that. Yeah. The mane is made up of some. I hope it's fake hair. Yeah, so that's the only thing that's kind of posable about it. Otherwise, it's a pretty static horse. You can't really move. Well, you can't move anything at all, actually. And maybe just the tail as well. So just the tail and the mane that are kind of posable. Yeah, but it looks kind of weird too, if it kind of flows, but it's not galloping, not in a galloping stance. Yeah, so with it is also the saddle, and it's kind of movable, and I'm not exactly sure if it's removable. And from the looks of it, I think it is, but I'm not gonna try it. Okay, because there's this buckle here that you could possibly remove it, but I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, for obvious reasons. It's gonna be to put it back. So I think the saddle looks pretty basic. It's made up of, I would suppose, faux leather. Yeah, and yeah, it comes with real chains. I think that's something which I didn't notice before. Yeah, so I think that adds to the realism of it. So if you want a Hell Horse that's kind of realistic, then I think this actually looks pretty good. Yeah, so it has all the flame effects, even at the hooves, the butt, the side, and kind of like bones that's underneath. And wow, I didn't notice this, but there's some what I would say fire below the ribs. Yeah, so all around I think it's pretty realistic. Yeah, the only unfortunate thing that is not posable. Yeah, but in place of that, what we have is that this horse can actually light up, and what you do is that you lift up his tail, and where it's unfortunately a butthole that's there, you can plug in a wire which is included, with this horse, and you just okay, this is really weird. this is really weird. Okay, and yeah, I can just switch it on, and yeah, it looks really good. So the light will actually come from, you know, the bottom of the horse, and also you know, the neck area as well, right? The neck area and maybe even the face. Okay, I'm just gonna try switching off the lights, and you can kind of see how it looks. All right, how do I switch this off? Yep. Okay. So yeah, I would say it's pretty bright, and this is really cool. I really like this feature, you know, and I guess you can't really leave it on, you know, throughout the day or throughout the night. Yeah, but I think it's a really cool feature about it, and you can put this down, yeah, to kind of hide the wire that's there. The only gripe that I will have is that I think it would be nice if they could include maybe some batteries that could be put into the horse instead of having a wire stick up its butt, you know, to have it light up. Yeah, but I can understand where they're coming from, and honestly, there isn't really another place that they could, you know, kind of have a hole to plug in, you know, the wire. If it's at the side of the horse, it wouldn't make sense. If it's at the front, you know, aesthetically, there's nowhere else they could have put this wire. So I guess it's not a bad thing, you know. When you lift up the butt, you could see the butthole, and I guess it's just natural for it to have a butthole. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna switch on the lights. All right, so, and just gonna switch this off. Yeah, so it comes with a USB, you know, charger to light it up. Right, so that's pretty much it for the horse, the hell horse. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this aside, and we talk about Slade. Okay, I'm not really a Ghost Rider fanatic, so I'm sorry if I don't really know much about it. So let's just you know, look at this figure, right? So I'll say that in terms of the details, you know, for this particular figure, it looks really good. Okay, I'm just gonna move this nearer so you can see the, yeah. So it's a really nice head sculpt. If you look at it, it's definitely a lot more realistic. It's not meant to be a comic style Ghost Rider. Definitely something that's along the lines of magical. He also comes with a full leather jacket, you know, which is pretty tight, you know, around him. Yeah, and it's not wired per se. It's not wired per se, but I suppose you could move it around if you want to. And oh, it seems to be tied behind. I'm not sure whether I'm supposed to unknot it. Okay, but it's all right. I'm not gonna do that. And yeah, it comes with. Okay, one thing I gotta say is that the full leather jacket is pretty tight around him, so you have to, you know, be careful about not tearing it. And it feels kind of thin, you know, so if you stretch it too much, if you try to force it in, you know, I'm not sure what's gonna happen, so I'm not gonna try. Yeah. Right. So yeah, so that's that much about the jacket. I think I really like how they did the pants. You know, there's this brown stuff that's on it, and it's kind of weathered. It's giving it a weathered look. Yeah, so I think that's something which is a nice, feature about it. And it comes also with a kind of well, let's see. Wow, it's pretty thin, so I'm just kind of afraid that it might snap at some point. So you really have to be careful about doing this. Yeah, but if you're talking about 1/12 scale, kind of clothes, then I'm pretty impressed that they did this. If you want to, you can probably take off, his pants. I'm not gonna do that. So I think, all in all, it's a nice Ghost Rider figure. It's just that he feels a bit smaller than what I would expect, of a Ghost Rider figure. I mean, scale wise, I'm just gonna take the Marvel Legends Ghost Rider and try to do a comparison with him. Yeah, so if you look at it, the Ghost Rider, Marvel Legends Ghost Rider is scale wise, he seems to be a bit bigger. Yeah, it's a bigger head for sure. And yeah, Slade seems to have a smaller head. But height wise, I'll say that they stand pretty much in line with each other. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna put this aside so you can see this clearer. Yeah, so height wise, I would say it's the same. It's pretty much the same. Yeah, but in terms of the face, I would have liked it to be, a lot bigger. But otherwise, it's good. In terms of the articulation of this, could look up to the side, and yeah, you could replace it with, the human head. Okay, but I'm not gonna do this now off camera. Okay, maybe I would. Okay, so just take this off. I'll slide this in, and yeah, that's how it looks. It's a bit strange though. His neck looks a bit too long. Yeah, I suppose I will need to put this around it. Okay. Okay, looks a bit better now. Okay, so you just have to adjust this. Yeah. Okay, that's how he is in terms of his neck articulation. And if you want to change the hands, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna try taking off, his full jacket. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. Yeah, you can pretty much take it off. Yeah, and it's fine. And that's Slade in his human glory. Okay. Well, I think I prefer the Ghost Rider head. It doesn't really look too good. It's double jointed elbows. Okay. and can strike the T-post with no problems. Of course, with the coat, it's not gonna look as good. Well, I would say the detail's pretty good. They even have this buckle behind. It's not necessary because it's all hidden, you know, when you wear the coat. Double jointed knees, and yeah, I like the details, the cowboy boots, you know, that's included. That has the spikes, you know, behind. Oh, I didn't realize that it came off. Okay, so that's something that you wanna be careful about. I guess that's really on me. Right, so yeah, that's color Slade Ghost Rider. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, guys.